What's up, it's Zach Comtois here at Supro showing you the new 64 Reverb. The 64 Reverb is a 5-watt, 1x8 combo amp inspired by the design of vintage 60s Supros. This ultra-compact and gig-ready amplifier provides independent gain and master volume controls, along with a 2-band EQ and a tube-driven spring reverb for maximum flexibility. The 64 Reverb has a high-gain preamp that feeds directly into a Class A single-ended power amp with 6v6 tubes, giving you a pure all-tube tone. This, paired with the newly added Jensen C8R speaker, really gives the amp that crystal-clear 60s tone with great touch sensitivity and immaculate high-end. I also just love the compact and old-school design of the 64 Reverb. It's got custom blue rhino hide Tolex on poplar cabinetry and custom silver and blue grill cloth. The amp is as portable as it is flexible. On the back, you'll see 2 speaker outs for multiple cabinet extensions, a power amp input, and 3 line outs for your dry, reverb, or mixed signal, allowing you to drive the 64 Reverb into another amp, or to use it to record directly with a DAW. I'll show you how this can be applied later on. I'm going to take you through 3 tone map settings on the 64 Reverb and work in a few different guitars to show you what this amp can really do. This first tone is called Sparkly Clean. It is a bright, sweet-sounding clean tone with plenty of tube-driven reverb. For the Sparkly Clean tone map, everything's going to go to 5. And the master's going to go to 7. I'll be using a Fender Stratocaster to show this tone off. The thing I love about this tone is if you push a little bit harder, you can really hear how the amp breaks up. This next tone setting is called Sweet Spot. This tone's got plenty of bite from the preamp and just the right amount of reverb hitting the wide open power section. The Jensen speaker sounds great here, a compact, sweet tone. For the Sweet Spot tone map, gain is going to go to 6, treble to 6, bass to 6, reverb to 4, and master to 10. For this tone, I've switched over to a D'Angelico XL59 in open E for some nice P90 grit. You can really hear the character of the P90s through the breakup. One thing that I always look for is I don't want an amp that's going to get too muddy when I add some distortion in, and especially on a guitar like this, when it's in an open tuning, you want to hear all the clarity of the strings. But let's try and see how it sounds with a slide. This last tone is called Spring Chime. It's a really fun setting that shows off the tube-driven spring reverb in the amp. For the Spring Chime tone map, gain is going to go to 4, treble to 7, bass to 5, reverb to 10, and the master stays on 10. And for this last tone, I've switched over to the Les Paul for a classic humbucker sound. I'm going to end by showcasing the sound of the amp's line output going straight into a DAW. As I mentioned, this is just one of the several ways this feature can be applied. But for a direct-in guitar tone, you can't beat it. Check it out.